Hi everyone. In this video we are going to discuss or we are going to demonstrate the idea of ARP inspections. So ARP stands for Address Resolution Protocol. So for that we have this initial configurations. So if you want to recreate these configurations, then we have the another video that is specifically about IP DHCP snooping. So you can recreate this lab by using that video. I'm going to put the link in the description. So anyway, here in this lab to demonstrate the idea of ARP inspection, we have configured a DHCP server here, and then there are some clients. They are connected with the DHCP server, and then these clients make request for an IP address using this DHCP feature, and then request goes, and these clients have been assigned some IP address from that DHCP server. And then we have configured IP DHCP snooping. So we have enabled this feature by using these commands on this switch. So after these two commands, all the ports have been converted to untrusted ports, but then we use these two commands to make this particular interface, that is FA0/4, as a trusted port, so that this DHCP server can send some offer and acknowledgement message. Now today we have to discuss, so let's put it there, maybe this one here. And now we have to discuss the ARP inspection. But why we want to discuss it? So for example, in this case, we want to say that DHCP server has assigned some IP addresses to this computer. These are legitimate computers, and maybe some outsider comes with his her computer there, and if he knows the IP address of some of the computers, so for example he knows the IP address of this computer, that's 192.168.10.14, and he's going to assign this IP address statically to his computer. So 192.168.10.14, I think. So this was, let me verify, so that's 14. So yes, it's assigned the IP address, and this IP address has been assigned to this computer, and then he connects his computer with some of the ports on the switch, and now he has become the part of the network. Now he can reach, for example, DHCP server, he can reach maybe this computer. So for example, this IP address of this one is 10.11. So let's verify if this computer is able to reach this computer. So maybe we can say ping 192.168.10.12, I think. So that is 11, sorry. So ping 11 and press enter. So you can see this computer is basically able to reach this one. It means now this computer has been part of the network, even though he is some outsider. Now with ARP inspection, we want to restrict this one, or we want to block this new user who is coming in the network. So we want that this outsider should not be able to access the network resources. He should not be able to use any IP address which has already been assigned to some of the clients we want. So we want to restrict that user. So for that we use this ARP inspection feature. And that ARP inspection feature actually uses the DHCP snooping binding database, which has been created by these commands. So this ARP inspection uses that binding table, and let's just see that what's there in that binding table. So for that we can go to this switch, and then in the privilege mode, and that in the privilege mode we can use this IP DHCP snooping and then binding and press enter. So we can see in this IP DHCP snooping binding database, we have the information about the IP address as well as the MAC address, IP address and the MAC address. It means we have the information that which IP address is assigned to which computer means which hardware address. So for example, at this time it says that 34B5, so this is the MAC address. So computer having this MAC address has been assigned an IP address of this one. But this computer, even though his MAC address is different, but he is able to use that one. So if we assign an IP address, for example, this one, .14, even though he has different MAC address, he is able to use that one. So we want to restrict that thing, and for that we use ARP inspection feature, and for that we are going to configure this switch to enable ARP inspection feature. So for that we need to go to global configuration mode, config P, and here we select ARP, IP ARP, and then inspection, and then we give the information about VLAN where we want to enable this. So all the ports at the moment are in VLAN 1. You can see these are in VLAN 1, and then we press enter. Now we have enabled this ARP inspection feature on our switch. Now after this one, if we delete the ARP table here, so it means this computer, to access any other computer, needs to have the MAC address of other computers, and for that this computer actually uses ARP protocol, address resolution protocol, and by using that protocol, this computer may have already built some ARP. So first we want to delete that entry there if there is some ARP entries there. So we can use the command like ARP and -a. This will list us the entries. So yes, you can see it has made an ARP table there, but we want to delete first this ARP table there. So ARP -d, we deleted all the entries there. And now let's suppose that this computer has IP address from this computer, but basically this IP address has been assigned by the DHCP server to this computer, and this information is stored in that record or in the database of this switch. Now with this ARP inspection, when this computer will send an ARP request to find out maybe the MAC address of the PCs where we want to send maybe our ping message, then this will check this and maybe it will block it. So this should work like that. So let's see now if this computer is able to access any other computer. So maybe we can try this DHCP server this time. So we can go there and then we say ping 192.168.10.1. So this is the IP address of DHCP server, and we want to verify this one. So for that we press enter, and now you can see this computer is not able to access DHCP server because that computer is using an IP address. That IP address has been assigned to a computer that has a different MAC address. And how this switch knows? Switch basically knows this by looking at the binding table. That in this binding table it says that this IP address is assigned to a computer having this MAC address, but this computer who is sending the ARP request to find out the MAC address of other PCs, this computer has different MAC address. So for that we can confirm it from there with this command, and you can see this is the physical address. If we copy it, if for verification, if we just copy this physical address and we paste it here, so you can see this is the MAC address. And now if we compare this entry with the binding table, so binding table says that this is different MAC address. So let's suppose this one, we can say this one. So you can see 1.14 is the IP address assigned to the computer having this physical address, but this is the computer having different physical address. This is the reason that ARP inspection is not going to allow this ARP messages to be forwarded from this computer to some other computers or some other resources on the network. So this is the job of ARP inspections, and it can actually block these other ARP messages. And so ARP message actually is ARP request and ARP reply. So anyway, we can block such kind of attacks in our network by using ARP inspection. And yes, then there is one feature that if we want to make any of the port, so at the moment all the ports are untrusted from ARP inspection point of view, but if you want to make any of the port or any of the interfaces as a trusted port, then for that we can go to that particular interface. For example, at this time we want to make this interface of the switch as a trusted interface, and that is FA0/4. So we go to interface FA fast Ethernet 0/4, and then here we say R and then inspection, and then we say trust. So now that specific port has been configured as a trusted port. And yes, so this is the basic demonstration about ARP inspection, by which we are going to save our network from some of the hackers who's going to use the IP address which was basically assigned to some other computer having different MAC address. So we are going to save these all information in an IP DHCP snooping binding database, and when any ARP request comes from the hacker who's using the IP address assigned to someone else, the switch will check in that database, and if there is no entry, then the ARP request from that host or from that hacker will be blocked. It's an interesting feature, useful feature from network security point of view. I hope this discussion was a bit helpful for you, and thank you very much for your time. Hope to see you in some other video. Thank you.